In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you're not getting brand deals. It's going to be the absolute truth, and I hope that I don't offend you, but I do hope that I uplift you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Thato Rampedi. I am so dedicated towards helping young content creators make money online. I have an influencer marketing agency which actually bridges corporates and influencers to actually, create meaningful content. And at the same time, I've got a physical studio here in Midrand where we help people create podcasts and do social media management. I've been in the space for the longest of time, and I've been able to create an entire ecosystem around me, all centered around content. So I was a content creator. I then hired an editor, hired a videographer. We started a production company together. From there, we opened up a physical studio. Then from there, we went behind the scenes with actually helping people with influencer marketing. We wanted more and more and more. And then we became an actual agency. And now we're just so dedicated towards helping creatives create quality content so we can hire them to do really amazing jobs. So if you guys are ready to learn how to get better brand deals, how to improve your brand visibility, this video is for you. So now I'm gonna, like I say, guys, I always have my notes here. And I write down as I speak. This is just how I've learned to speak over the past couple of years. I speak really quickly, and this is how I was actually able to remove my stutter, funny enough. But listen to me. I'm going to be reading quite a bit because I spent a lot of time on these notes, and I don't want to mess up anything for you guys. But I know a lot of people send emails to brands. They DM brands. They are creating content. They are going viral at times even, but they're still not getting any campaigns. And a lot of the times you're even seeing smaller content creators get campaigns, and it's very, very confusing. And the biggest issue here isn't necessarily you. It's probably your content, your positioning, and how you're actually outreaching. And most importantly, who you're reaching out to, right? One of the biggest things we can fix right now is your positioning. When you're creating content online, your bio, your email, those things are always overlooked. And as someone who sources influencers every single day, I get so frustrated when a client tells me that they need girls between the ages of 18 to 22 who create makeup content and are ready for collaborations. And we're very professional here at Rampedi Media. So what we do is that we will go and look at our databases first. We'll look at people that have bought our creator Kickstart, because we're assuming that if they have learned from us on how to create content, they know exactly, how to work with brands, because we've taught them how to create content that actually makes sense. And I go to a page and there's no email, there's no clear niche. I don't know what they create, and I have to scroll through their content to see, are they actually content creators? A lot of the girlies that are 18 to 22 creating this type of content are just posting photos. That's automatic for me, because I can't just work with someone that's just making photos, because my clients want people that create videos. So automatically I'm okay, cool. All you do is post photos. If I give you a brief and I want you to speak, I'm taking a risk, because I've never heard you speak, or you don't even speak often, right? And that's just a painful thing for us every time my brother and I are looking for influencers. Another thing is, brands don't choose creators because they're famous. They choose creators because they're solving a marketing problem. For example, I just explained to you, I can be looking for influencers who are trying to find like young audiences. They're trying to sell a product, and I need someone that can definitely solve that problem. So outside of, your Instagram bio looking good, and I'm talking about you saying, I create X niche, or I create tech videos for people like this, or I do, like, outside of you explaining directly, I need to then be able to say, okay, cool, this person can solve a marketing problem. And how does that look like? That looks like your content for the past 7 posts. Have you solved problems? I mean, I recently did a video and I posted on my LinkedIn where my girlfriend and I were at Checkers and we turned shopping into an experience. So I was like, baby, I've been teaching people so much about creating content. I haven't been creating as much content as I'd like to. I want to make a video with you right now, and I want to make sure, and I'm guaranteed, I'm so confident that what I'm going to apply, the video's going to get 100,000 views. She's like, sure, okay, let's shoot. Mind you, we've already done half of the shopping. Now what happens is we pick up the camera. I'm like, okay, cool. Hook. Okay, cool. Plant the seed. Okay, cool. This. Okay, cool. That. Okay, moment of pausing. Okay, problem. Okay, cool. Challenge. All in this video. And that video we posted it yesterday or 2 days ago. It's on 212 views on TikTok and over 111,000 views on Instagram. And we transformed shopping into an experience. And now if Checkers or Woolworths or Pick and Pay ever needs somebody to create something like that, if I was looking for someone, I'd say, wow, he has been in a shopping center before and he has solved the problem of how to advertise shopping in those spaces. Do you get what I'm saying? So we as agencies are subtly looking at those things, and we're trying to see if you can close the gap. Or are you just posting pretty pictures at a restaurant? Or are you just posting, yourself eating? Like it needs to be more layered than that. So now there are 3 things that brands look for, right? So the first one, and it's so important, is your audience. And I mean, before brands even look for this thing, you as a creative should know what your audience looks like. You should be creating content to feed a specific type of audience. I mean, at my agency, we tell corporates that we can source people between the ages of 18 and 30. And we can say we can help you become the most youth relevant brand in South Africa if you work with us, because we will get you the most youth relevant influencers. So you as a content creator should already be doing this, because you understand that when Thato's going to go find someone like you, you need to be clear. So for example, audience, who are you servicing? Are you in the tech space? Are you in the beauty space? Are you servicing men? Are you servicing women? Are you servicing both? Are they 18? Are they 25? Where do they shop? How do they look? What do they like? You need to know your audience so that when I go and find your audience, it's very, very clear. And this plays into the biggest thing people always speak about, which is your niche. People hate hearing, and I don't understand for the life of me why. They hate hearing, dude, you need to, have a really good niche. You need to know your niche. You need to be within a niche. That's what helps you make money. If you don't want to pick a niche, you're either an amazing personality or you're creating content for fun, and that's okay. But if you're trying to create content to generate brand deals and potentially sell your own products and promote things that can make you money, you have to have a niche, and your niche is essentially your audience, right? Number 2 is your content quality. I'm not saying you must have the craziest edits. I'm not saying you need to have a professional videographer. I'm saying your content needs to be lit up well. That's literally using a mirror, using the sun, it's using a ring light, just any source of light that makes sense to help us see you better. Then number 2, we need to hear you really well. And I'm not saying get a professional mic, but I'm saying if your camera is far, use a secondary phone to record your audio, sync it in post. You need to make that effort so that if I am working with KFC and KFC wants to promote something and they need high quality content creators, and you have 100,000 views or 20,000 views, but I can't hear you, I shouldn't write you off. So you need to ensure that your quality is almost like impeccable when it comes to how you look and how you sound. That's just the bare minimum. If anything, these extra things of editing and all these things, those are just secondary, man. Of course, there's power in visual hooks, there's power in subtitles, but when it comes to the actual quality, it's just those 2 things that I mentioned. And then number 3, one of the biggest things that a lot of my peers make the mistake of, a lot of people, I went to Just 30G's party, one of my friends, Hunter's party, on this weekend, and there were so many influencers there, influencers that were creating really amazing content and influencers that are very controversial, and they say, bro, like, how are you making so much money from campaigns and brand deals, and how come everyone that's around you like automatically monetizes? We've seen Lebo monetize, you saw Hunza monetize, you saw Tanasha monetize, there's a point where you help Zile Weezy monetize, you've seen you help so many people monetize. Like, what is it? And I was like, guys, I preach one thing to my friends, it's brand safety. There's no ways Microsoft, Telcom, Lenovo, Mac can choose someone who is literally degrading women online. They will never work with you. How can they work with you if you're doing a smash or pass, or if you speak ill of other designated groups? That just doesn't make any sense. So you need to be very, very safe so that the brands can feel comfortable and trust you, and essentially in return buy the trust your followers have for you. Do you get what I'm saying? So someone with 10,000 followers in a specific niche can be way more valuable than someone with 200,000 with random followers, right? So now as a creator, you need to stop saying brands don't respond to me and take accountability. Brands are probably seeing you, especially if you're reaching out, but your content just doesn't make any sense for them. Your page doesn't look brand ready. I've got this free brand readiness audit, and I'll leave the link in the description. And what I do is that I help you change the things that a brand would see upon opening your page. So that's your bio, that's your previous 7 posts, it's pretty much everything that an agency owner or a campaign manager would be looking out for before they hire you. And I'll leave the link in the bio, like I said. But at the same time, that's just the first step, man. Now, the good news is that there's something that you can do to fix this. I have created something and I was inspired by my girlfriend, and this thing even changed her life. She did an amazing post. I'm sure when this comes out, just a few days ago, about how content has changed her life. But essentially, she was a content creator. She was making money, and then her campaigns completely stopped. Because when she was creating content, she was just, I want to say, getting lucky and around the right people. But then when she intentionally started creating content in a specific way, the specific way being video, being within a niche, the things for her changed. I mean, in Feb, she made 70,000 Rand. In March, it's the 4th of March, and she's already on track to make 50,000 Rand. And that's inbound work, not even outbound work. That's still all pending. And she was like to me, babe, you've helped me so much with my campaigns and monetizing and creating content in a way that allows for brands to see me and for me to be identified as a content creator, as a content curator, as someone who can be trusted to sell something. Why don't you create a product? Because you keep teaching everybody for free. Create something that you can give to people to help them skip 3-4 years of their life. She's like, wouldn't you have liked that? Wouldn't you have liked to have a guide that could change everything for you? And I kind of laughed in the beginning, and I told my team, and my team was like, dude, that's perfect. Like, let's create that. Like, your mantra is literally helping content creators. You open up a studio to help content creators. You're literally always doing these talks at VITs, at all these institutions, because you want to help students. So we created this beautiful product, the Creator Kickstart. We made it as cheap as possible. It's literally, I think, yeah, the link is in the bio. We made it as cheap as possible so we can give it to as many people but still see value. And that can help you skip so many years of content creation. It literally guides you for the next 14 days to change your mindset and change the way you create content. And from there, through our feedback loops and our exact strategies that we apply every single day on our podcasts, on our group channels, on our individual pages to make hundreds and thousands of rands, we've literally put it in a guide to help you improve the most important thing, which is the content. Before you even get other guides I have, like how to get brand deals using LinkedIn, you have to have that one fix that helps you change the way you create content forever. So if this video taught you anything, guys, I'd appreciate it if you liked or subscribed. But at the same time, all of the free products that I have, everything I have that can assist you, the link is in the bio, and I will see you guys hopefully next week with a brand new video.